Yo, just wanted to freestyle and say happy Thanksgiving. Hope everybody gives an attempt to making a great living. It's like from place to place, um, everything can be different. It's like you got people get caught up in the system and wishing that they could be with their families and their life was different and it wasn't constantly sinking like quicksand. And this man can just kick cans like that old game back in the day. And you wish that you could pack an amazing house of food that comes and you could be doing a tasting for everything that comes out of the kitchen. And I'm not about to be missing some delicious food. And why don't I just summarize what I did for Thanksgiving? It starts and ends with pumpkin pies, and that's the best thing that you could get into is a spoonful of that, and that's just me. That's what I prefer, and I'm just a cool dude with raps, and I hope that I get heard with these words, and hope they're not absurd. I hope they don't get twisted or different, and there's no coincidences. I just hope that people understand that even if you don't celebrate this holiday, that you could live and be gifted, because that's one thing that I love is that everybody, for instance, has um, opportunities that sometimes they get presented to them and sometimes against them, but they take them anyway and they raise it to a new prism, and hopefully they don't end up in prison. In other words, hopefully it's a legal aspect of life and it isn't going to get you smacked down tonight like a fucking uh, whack crowd of mics that just don't work and the feedback is whack and it's not sounding nice, like when you hear that noise when you're trying to get it up and all you hear is hello, testing, testing, and it's not working the best way that you wish it would, and you just wish you could go back in time and rethink your career like most people, and that's okay because you realize that the people running the universe are the most evil, and you can put me in that position, and that's okay because I happen to be in Adam's kitchen, and my point is, I spit a freestyle about whatever the hell I feel like at the moment, and I hope I don't get people to go against me as a whack opponent and hope that they join my team or at least bring their A game, and that can be something great because you wouldn't believe me. I got great aim, and motherfucker, you wouldn't want to test these waters. It wouldn't be awesome. It'd be like the EPA coming to go against me like I'm pond scum, testing waters. I don't know, testing pond and whatever. I just make a punchline out of anything like I'm clever. And in any moment, I can just fucking pull the lever and deconstruct you with construction tools of the one of rules that I go by is nobody can beat me and I cannot be fooled and I can't be unfooled at the same time. It's an amazing mind that I get myself in, and I be not so helpless. And I just want to say the best thing that I could say about this is it's actually snowing for once, not like last year. I was pissed in Minnesota, didn't even snow at this time of the year. And I know to people living in the South, my rhyming is weird because you're thinking, what the hell is snow? You've never heard of it before except in movies, and maybe you thought it didn't exist, like it was stored into our back of our memory banks, and you shouldn't be thinking against me. You should be telling me thanks for letting you know that there's other seasons besides summer, 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 because I didn't realize that I could summarize the fact that there's other seasons, and I'm just being sarcastic for different reasons because I'm funny. And yeah, you wouldn't believe me, but I got this place hopping like a bunny. Yes, I just said a punchline that wasn't even funny, but I said it like I was dead serious, and it was cunning to some people, maybe not to most of them, but that's okay because I'm just trying to provoke in them. I say something that is half decent, and then you would think that I'm bad, but I am not that even. I'm odd, and I won't even the odds. And how was your holidays? When I just changed the question in this amazing session. Here's my kitty cat, and she's going to say hi to you, and that's okay because the fact that she is finding you, that means she's on the hunt, and you better run away because she is a very awful runt, and she will just claw you the fuck up, and it won't be hard for her to do. In fact, she's going to be hurting you, and it won't be hard for her to be serving you like she was giving you tilapia on the side of the plate, and you won't be able to be rhyming this great if you tried as hard as me. And when I'm getting into the mind of the state of the mind, I just switch it around because I happen to be a kid that's not playing around, and I just have to get in any one of the places that I feel like going to because I have a VIP pass to every location in the universe, and they're going to stop me from getting to this place. Like I was putting my hand inside of your stupid purse, and I take the money out of it, and I'm going to count in front of you, and then we can realize it's the money that I just took around you, and you didn't even notice that it was the one that you thought you had the other day, but you actually spent it on something else, and you didn't do that. You didn't, because you think that, oh, money just grows on trees, and that's okay. I'm going to start slowing it down so I can flow like the breeze that comes into this town at this time of the year, because the winter's actually coming, and it's beautiful. It's white, and it's sprinkling and glittery, and it's blinding to look at. And look, cat, why the fuck are you standing on my lunchbox? That's okay, but that's just one obstacle for you to get over, and you're a cat. You look like you need to get sober. You're falling all over the place, and at least you're not giving my Folgers a taste, because I need coffee to survive, people, in case you didn't know that. And I just hope you know that she has been such a nice old cat. I mean, I gave her tuna. She had her mouth full, and that's okay, because you realize that she is not doubtful of the fact that I will feed her in a moment's notice, and I might even give her twice as much as they want. In other words, enormous proportions. And anyways, I hope your holidays were good. For mine, let me just summarize. It started and ended with pumpkin pies, and it's delicious, and that's all I need in this, and that would be my very last wishes, is just to get with the family. I love them so much, and I would just love to go out there and touch the people that have seen and respected me, and shown that I can control things like telekinesis with incredible features. And I'm just showing people that even when I was like -9 months old, I was one hell of a fetus. I don't know. I'll come up with punchlines in the drop of a dime, and that's something I would be collecting, because no matter how rich I get, it is expected that I'm just going to take any piece of money that I find, and I will then put that into a savings account. I don't care how much the amount was. It's just going to come to be. And now my kitty is running free, and she's sniffing the deep fryer, and you would think that she's wiser, but it is what it is. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great holiday. Happy Thanksgiving. And I will keep rapping. I'll never give y'all a break.